All right, well, your next comic is from Vegas. I've worked with him over a year now. He's one of the funniest guys in Albuquerque. He is a very, very, very entertaining individual. You are really going to like him. My main man, Mr. Keith Breckenridge.
Guys, keep it going for Dave. Keep going for Dave, man. Keep it up. Get your drink, baby. Don't forget your drink. You ain't had that since '84. Don't forget that shit. How's everybody doing, F? Give me some love. Give me some love. What's up, baby? Doing good. That's what's up. So I guess Kim Kardashian and Kanye West had a baby this week, right? They named that poor child North. You kidding me? Yeah, North. Oh, I know. Isn't that dumb? That poor child. I guess it's just to discourage, because, her mom made going down south famous. Opposite. Right? Okay. Man, Jodi Arias. I can't believe that chick got a retrial, right? She was on trial for like 8 years. Unbelievable, right? And I'm really, to be honest with you, I kind of don't blame her too much, because I'm blaming all of that stuff on the programming, on TV. Have y'all seen the women's channel like Oxygen? Y'all got a show on there like several seasons deep called Snapped. On Discovery ID, you got one that says, I almost got away with it. Women that kill? Are you kidding me? Really? So fellas, if you come home and your girl's watching a Snapped marathon, she's taking notes, your ass better start picking up around the house a little bit more, doing some dishes and shit, you know what I mean? That's unbelievable, man. And just, it's as far as like, just give me a round of applause if you hate calling into call centers and talking to them smart-ass people, man. To be honest with you, when they farmed it out to like Pakistan, at least those folks are nice. I just can't understand you, but at least they're nice. Because man, I called up, this is a true story. I got a text message that like somebody had they suspended my debit card. So I was like, oh crap. So I was like calling the number, but it went to Georgia. And I was like, oh, it's just some scam bull crap. So then I called up Bank of America, the 1-800. I was like, hey, I'm really worried about somebody getting into my account, compromising my account and getting my funds. She's like, no, I believe your 1650 is just fine, sir. But we'll put a flag on it, okay? You know, must hear her put it on mute and be like, this motherfucker here worried about his little money. Like I got open mic. I'm gonna buy a beer. Crazy stuff, man. And what's funny is like, I was watching the news on Sunday, and I don't know where this group of white people are at or where they stay or where they live at, but they're really concerned about like the races mixing. In like 20 or 30 years, there's not gonna be any pure race. I don't know if you know this or not, but like white folks are the most mixed mutts in the world. I am Scott, Irish, and German. That's a whole lot of white boy. And I'm married to a beautiful black woman. So that's where you clap. You clap. There we go. Oh, yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, thanks. Yes, there's participation in my act. So I was like, oh, I got 3 little milk duds at home, and this dude's talking about me. So I kind of thought, because I'm a comic, so I was trying to, think, silver lining on things. What if, like, 20, 30 years, I end up being the minority? There's some benefits. I might get a month. That would be cool, right? It'd have to be January, because you got to stay ahead of the black man. You'd have like Caucasian college funds. It would work, right? Honky parades. Right. Hey, stop goose stepping. We're trying to change the image here. My wife's always clowning, man. She's always clowning me. She's like, your little folks never got nothing to eat at your little parties. Nothing. Because every time we go to one of her functions, got a whole banquet table full of ribs, brisket. They got, just sweet potato pie, greens, cornbread, just everything for days, man. One of my best friend is Mexican. So every time I go to one of his functions, they got 2 banquet tables. They got green and red, chicken and beef, beans, empanadas. They got hammy tortillas, every assortment of Fanta in the world. And sure as hell, man, we go to one of my parties. One of my cousins' parties, we show up, they got 1 Subway sandwich cut up. They serving ginger ale, you know what I mean? Like, you want a spritzer? You would like a spritzer, sir? Yes. It's lovely. Man, criminals, man. I love criminals. I love reading the news, especially here in Albuquerque, kind of like what Dave was talking about in Florida. Florida, those two there. Did you guys hear about the guys? Everybody, just by a round of applause, who's got a Facebook account? Just by a round of applause, who has a Facebook account? You don't have a Facebook account, guys? You guys don't have a Facebook account? You do, well, participate. Remember, I gave you a warning. I gave you a disclaimer, man. Come on. So you can do cool things like check in. You can check in here, you know, I can tag you and be like, oh, I'm hanging out with my cool buddy. Did you guys hear about these dudes? They was robbing houses. They were breaking into folks' houses, and the one dumbass would check in. Playa, what is wrong with you, dog? Could you imagine carrying out the TV or on the other end of it, and you're like, hold on, dog, my phone went off. You just tag me? You just check us in? What is wrong with you? Oh, and you uploaded the video of us stealing this shit. Nice. So later on in the jail, guess who did the poking? That's an inside Facebook joke. We're talking about that. Did you guys hear about these dudes? They stole $30 million of maple syrup. How do you slide maple syrup, dog? Like, I didn't even know that was on the street. Like, that was a, you know? Because I got some homies that in the game. They, you know, and they were like, oh, dude, I'm getting about the crack game. I'm slinging that maple. I'm like, how do you get rid of that? You got dudes on the block like, hey, what you putting on your pancakes, homie? What you putting on that French toast, dog? Ain't your mama ain't got crap up the way, dog. It's all about the Monty. What about the dude in Florida? The one guy that ate his homie's face? Did everybody remember that? That was crazy, right? They said he was smoking bath salts, but the toxicology report came out. That dude was actually just smoking some weed. He was, right? Now look, I ain't never smoked nothing that gave me the munchies like that. I'll smoke some weed from time to time, every day, but I ain't never hit the blunt and be like, that counts as one, that counts as one. Ooh, I'm gonna get some of my homie's cheek. That little soft piece right here, I'm gonna start right there. That to me is like, that's unbelievable. Like, what was he smoking? Like White Zombie Kush? Like, dude, you hit that Walking Dead, son? No, man, you hit that like, Criminals, man, they do the dumbest stuff, man. They do the dumbest stuff. Does anybody, round of applause, does anybody have like take your kid to work day? Has anybody heard of that? Take your kid to work day? Yeah. To me, that's like one of the damn dumbest things in the world. Because what if you got like a really shitty job? What if you're the dude like spinning signs outside the pizza place, you know? Like, boy, you better start spinning that sign. I'm not getting fired on my first day. One of my daughters, man, she is a diva. Diva. I couldn't imagine her out there like on the Liberty, you know, the Liberty people, during tax time. You know what I mean? She's like dragging a torch on the ground. Like, oh, it's so hot out here. Like, keep your butt in school and be somebody. What if it was a stripper? Champagne to stage one, champagne to stage one. Like, oh, that's me, baby. Go ahead and drink your little cherry Coke and watch Mama get these dollars. Awkward. Isn't there always like somebody at your work? There's always one person that like just bumps the shit out of you. Is she here? No? Let's talk about her. Nice. I got this one lady, man. If anybody follows me on Facebook or if you know me, I love a big, thick booty. Like some big, thick, massive, like bootiness. Love that shit in some feet. I ain't got like this crazy thing, like sexual thing about feet, but like they gotta come clean. You gotta look good, they gotta come correct. I want the toes nice, lotioned up, because I got this girl at work. I don't even know why this ever even trying to wear pantyhose. Like the back of her heel is like jagged glass. It's just right through that shit by like 10 o'clock. You know what I mean? And she's got to sharpen and paint this thing. She's got this toe. She's got this toe on the right foot, the big toe. Woo! Everybody here's seen Jurassic Park, right? She's got like this raptor toe, this like vulture's talon going on. You know what I mean? She's pulling up the carpet, you know, when she walks through. She got snagged up going to the fax machine the other day, and we had like this little moment, you know what I mean? She was like, ah! I was like, oh, I saw you. Shit. Maintenance guy came in, he was pissed. He just laid the carpet down. He was like, what's with all these little loops all over the place? I was like, that's your girl, homie. He was like, that's your girl. He got mad. I was like, what if that was my girl? Because I'm a comic, you know, I'm gonna put myself there. Because I tend to stay out late. Come home late, drinking with the fellas, spill my keys, flip on the light. Shit, there she is. And fellas, you already know that stance when you've been out too late. She's in there on the tile. Tink, 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 tink. Where have you been? Tink, 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 tink. Tink, 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 tink. Where have you been? Tink, tink. You hanging out with Wolfman and David and all that, aren't you? Tink, 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 tink. I know it. So I'm trying to, like, you know, chill it out. So I'm trying to spoon with her, right? Trying to keep her clothes, trying to chill it all out. All of a sudden she hook you. Oh my God! How did you get my artery from down here? Good Lord! I'm a bleeder. Trying to have sex and dodge that foot, make sure you don't lose an eye.